There were many indications that wellbeing needed to be the main focus from our transition conversations with both the contributing schools and the college, from the reports we were getting from our counsellors, from the results of teacher wellbeing and international and national studies. It became really apparent from experts and everything we knew that we needed to focus on the adults first, because you cannot impart wellbeing or deal with wellbeing of children unless you've dealt with your own wellbeing first. And by focusing on the adults and doing all the professional learning about that, then they gain a much deeper understanding and it becomes more embedded, rather than here's a wellbeing program for the children, go and deal with it. That wasn't going to work. So that's why we had a strong and long focus on the teachers understanding wellbeing.
Look, there's an analogy that I like to use when we're talking about wellbeing, and that is you need to fit your own oxygen mask before you can support those around you. And I think that's really important when we're talking about the role of the teacher and the principal in New Zealand schools, because schools are dynamic places. Often they're high pressure. You're dealing with a whole range of things that you might not have expected on any day of the week. So it's really important that you're in the best possible position, not only to be able to deal with whatever comes at you, but also to role model for the young people in your care and for the wider community how to deal with those sorts of things.
I think it's important to talk about wellbeing for the simple reason that for us to be able to take care of others, we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And I think that's what we really are seeing with the big push for wellbeing. And I think at times it's a situation that doesn't come naturally to teachers or support staff or principals or people that are involved in education, because one of the dispositions that drives you is that desire to take care of others.
We did take lots of the wellbeing models out there, PERMA, Whare Tapawhā and 5 Ways of Wellbeing, and there were some others. We had 5, and all the teachers took them, overlaid them, read and understood, and that really helped get that initial understanding. And by overlapping them, they could see what was important for us in our community to have. From that, we developed our own wellbeing model.
To embed it, we created our little booklet. The little booklet is the culmination of all the work they've done. It was really important that teachers and the staff, the community, knew what wellbeing looked like. So although it's a fun little picture book, the work that went into it and thinking about every sort of image that's in it and everything that is represented by that picture book is the essence of what we're trying to achieve. With the wellbeing model and how we do it, we've created a foundation for the school with wellbeing at the forefront. I think all teachers approach wellbeing differently. With our model and the booklet that was created, they're going to have that personal lens. They're also using the model and to evaluate their own wellbeing and start to create goals for them to be able to flourish at Rāroa. Meditation, for instance, making sure that kids are active, making sure that students are reflecting regularly, evaluating and feeling good about themselves.
Well, occasionally we do like meditation in class, so we all like sit down somewhere quietly and just close our eyes. It makes us feel relaxed and very it makes us feel at home at school, you know?
In school, every day we do waiata at the start, and some of it's te reo music and some of it's just like some music from YouTube, and we just sing and it builds up endorphins and makes us happy.
A number of schools have gone down the pathway of bringing in services like EAP, Employment Assistance Program, and so that is one of the kind of supports that they make available to the people that work at their school, and I guess that creates that sense amongst staff that when things get tough there are options.
I think it's important that we consider wellbeing hauora as kind of a set of changing expectations and behaviours rather than just a thing that you can tick off. You know, you've gone for a run in the morning, you've clutched your bottle of water in the afternoon. Those sorts of things, unfortunately, they sort of frame well-being as being something that you either do or you don't. And once you've done it, then you've got it covered. We want to think about our teachers as being connected, members of community, and also as having a really critical role in showing young people how to adapt, how to cope, how to be resilient. Role modelling that resilience is not about being a hero you know, and getting your cape on and flying as if nothing can touch you. It's about acknowledging the relationship, the transparency around how you're going, having open conversations and trusting relationships. That's the most important thing that I think we can be modelling to the young people in our care and to whānau as well.